Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly seniors that isn't here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. Well, son of a gun, look at this monitor over here. You see how washed out that is? That is a BenQ monitor. That's not just the recording making it look washed out. I have not been able to properly adjust the color on it so that black is black instead of gray. So, Joy? Anyway, though, I hope you are doing well. I can't remember if I said this in the beginning. I had therapy today, so my mind is all bogged down with therapy stuff. I'm running behind, and oh boy. Still, I've got stuff that I need to do out in the world. I got stuff that I want to do here. I've got editing to do on 2 projects, a Fallout New Vegas video that I recorded last night, and the reading of The Color Out of Space. And that is, it's like an hour and a half of video that's going to be just audio because I got to listen to it and edit that. So there's a lot of stuff I want to do, a lot of stuff I have to do. Yay! Hopefully your day is going well. Because of all this, I am a mess, but I'm still going to talk about some things. I am, as you've seen, waving my arm around. This is sparkling. I'm still doing it because I move without thinking. I'm very good at doing dumb stuff. But I'm trying to limit that because when I'm not doing video, this arm is down as much as possible. Yay for nerve compression. My nose. So, I had mentioned before that there were calcified nodes in the bases of my lungs. I had my CT scan on, I can't remember what day, yesterday? Day before? Monday, I think it was. And they called me this morning for the results. Yes, they found 2 calcified nodes that are still, like, small. Not an issue, so we're just going to watch them. So thumbs up for that. That's a thing I don't have to worry about that way. I'm still having icky, ouchy pains in my rib cage, but we're going to see what's going on. Thumbs up. I still need to contact the hospital, but I got so much going on with the rest of the world and with that it is so hard just to remember my name properly. Yay! Yeah, and none of my stuffed animals are placed up because I haven't done much because of this. Like I say, it's sparkling now, and it usually isn't sparkling, but it's been sparkling all morning. But I can't not do things. Still though, I tried to do things and I've still been trying to do things. I need to get to the library to get some printing done and then have them not charge me for it for what's happened. I'll get there. I've tried to be as creative as possible in thinking about things. I'm getting there. So thumbs up for that. Still though, I mean, there's really not a whole lot that has been happening. I don't have much to show for anything except because I have been craving rice. I figure I need carbohydrates and fiber. Carbohydrates the rice can fulfill. Fiber, I need to get that otherwise. But if I can eat like rice instead of getting my carbohydrates through like baked goods or candy, then I will do it that way instead. Because right now, I mean, I cooked up some rice this morning because I was going to have it for later on this evening. And even though I had cooked it with curry powder, knowing that if I ate it right now, it would be a very subtle flavor, and if I ate it later, it would be very powerful. And I couldn't stop myself from eating it anyway. I mean, I am eating rice like I'm hungry for rice. But, per someone in the comments, I bought some basmati rice. And I'd already bought the curry powder, but I just went and sprinkled it in there. And no matter what, I keep using more water than it kind of says to do, and it's never enough water. So I've got to keep adding more all the time. Maybe I should double it on this thing. Excellent rice cooker. Again, the only reason I can use it though, fire and forget. Because of my executive function and dysfunction issues, things like that are an extra step that oftentimes I can't do. So the fact that this is fire and forget, have it cook and then it'll cook up and then put itself in a warmer state, I can do that. The electric kettle, again, it heats up and it uses induction heating, so it's not really heating up anything but the thing inside, so it's safe to touch except for the metal parts. That is fire and forget. I put water in it, it's got the gauge on the side, you turn it on, it brings itself to boiling and then turns itself off. Fire and forget. So thumbs up for that. Now I've got the slow cooker that's in my storage unit that I still haven't gotten because I don't have anything to put in it really yet. So I got it. If that's fire and forget, I can do that. And if it's not, then I got to see if there's a cheap one up at Walmart that is fire and forget. I mean, if it's slow cooking like 8 hours, that's pretty much fire and forget, ain't it? So we shall see what happens that way. And with the whole rice thing, since it's heating it up and cooking it and all that, kind of on its own, and even if it's all done, well, I mean, I want the flavor to come out of everything. I've been thinking of buying like some canned mixed vegetables like peas and carrots, woohoo! And then put those in the rice with soy and some other stuff, and then, hey, I even bought some rice vinegar last night. I'm not becoming a foodie. Again, there's that one step, and it's only because it's fire and forget that I can do this. But because it is, again, I accidentally spilled a whole bunch of rosemary and then accidentally used way too much thyme, and it came out frickin' delicious. So I wish I could have been able to use something like this when I was younger, but they didn't have this specific type of thing. And two, I haven't been able to smell and taste much. I mean, being able to smell and taste this is new for me. So that's good. I just wish I hadn't, lived the life I had. But I got spices, I've got rice, I've got to get vegetation and to put in there, and I got to look up like cheap, how to easily make the stuff, fried rice, fake fried rice is in the steamer, stuff like that. Because so far I am really enjoying doing this, and I want to be able to cook more in a fire and forget fashion, because the more processed something is, the worse it is for you. So the more I can back away from the ultra processed, everything in the United States is processed, can't get away from that. But, well, I'll talk about the whole processing thing another day. But the idea is to limit the amount of processed stuff. So if I can make that stuff and then put it together into a thing, then that's easy, and I can do that, fire and forget. I mean, I might, probably not, but I might be able to go as far as to use, put stuff in a tortilla. But that's a big might, because that's another step. You gotta buy the tortillas. You gotta either fry them or put them on a tortilla warmer, or just use them cold, raw. Raw. Well, this is my day. I'm gonna be taking care. I did not do much yesterday physically, so I was bored out of my mind. I couldn't really go walking because that hurt both sides yesterday when I went to Walmart, just walking there, because I was in such good shape from the CT. So that's great. And let's see, yeah, it's any time I did stuff, it was hurting, so I tried to do as little as possible, and now it's still sparkly. I don't need to complain all the time because I can still use it, but I gotta be careful. So, if you're a Patreon patron, I do have stuff that's in the pipeline, especially that Color Out of Space. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever to finish editing. Yay! But I got a whole bunch of stuff coming, so thank you, each and every one of you. You are beautiful and awesome people. For each and every person that leaves me a comment, thumbs up and thank you. Even if I can't answer them, and I wish I could answer each and every one of them, even though I can't, I do read them, I do appreciate them, thumbs up, and thank you. So for everyone out there, please do the best you can, be as creative as you can, try to do as best you can, but if you can't and you just need to survive another day, hunker down, survive another day. That's important. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing. No fancy editing since I still got that Fallout New Vegas one to do. That sounds odd that way, but it's the, what is it, Dead Money? Where you're going into the Sierra Madre? Oh my god, I went and talked about it in a post, and everyone just yap, and I don't want to zip through it because this is all important stuff, but hokey smokes, no one shuts up, so yay. My kind of people. You take care.